All right, guys, Darren from FBA Elite, and welcome back to another video. So the most asked question on YouTube about Amazon FBA is, what is Amazon FBA? Now, I've been making FBA related YouTube videos for 3 to 4 years at this point, but I don't think I've ever taken the time to make a video just answering that or what appears to be a very simple question. But the answer is a little bit more complicated than you might expect, and the answer isn't that straightforward. So I wanted to make this video because Amazon FBA is not what you think. Amazon FBA is not what most people think it actually is. So firstly, I'm just going to go over a couple of things that Amazon FBA isn't, because I think it's fair to say that Amazon FBA has a bit of a reputation. Now, whether rightly or wrongly, it does carry this reputation that potentially it is a scam. And I think the reason for that is people have bad experiences with Amazon FBA. So it's often easier to call something a scam than to figure out where you went wrong. But also, you see a lot of YouTube, a lot of influencers, a lot of so-called gurus promoting Amazon FBA heavily, but they don't actually sell on Amazon themselves, or if they do, they sell a minimal amount. So they show you this amazing business model. They don't actually do it themselves, but they make all of their money from selling courses and promoting software to use with Amazon. Now, I don't want to be too critical of those people because I also have my own Amazon FBA course, and I also do mention some of the software that I use to help me with my Amazon FBA business. But that is still a very small percentage of my business income. I would say probably less than 25% of my income comes from my YouTube related activities and course related activities with Amazon FBA. Over 3/4 of my income still comes from selling directly on Amazon. So I know firsthand this opportunity is real, and I've been selling on Amazon since 2018. So the first thing, Amazon is not a scam, but I do understand why it has that reputation, because people will have had their fingers burnt, and a lot of people's exposure to Amazon FBA will be people that probably popped up at the start of this video promising you the world of Amazon FBA or something like that. And I'm sure you guys have seen many gurus doing the same. So firstly, Amazon FBA is not a scam, but I do understand why it does carry that reputation. The other thing that I see thrown about quite a lot is that Amazon FBA is a get rich quick scheme, which I don't know if that's supposed to be a good thing or a bad thing, but the answer to that question depends on what your definition of rich is, and also how much money you have to start with. Amazon FBA does offer the potential to make you rich depending on your timescale, your budget, and what you actually class rich as. The question is, do you have the patience for that to actually build the business that will achieve the goals that you've set? Whereas a lot of people don't, so it's easier for them to call it a get rich quick scheme because they don't fully understand it. And I think people use it as a derogatory term when their business fails. Oh, that was just a get rich quick scheme, rather than actually, no, that is a genuine get rich quick scheme. I just wasn't very good at it, so I didn't get rich. Now, you could make decent money on Amazon within a couple of months if you get things right, but realistically it's going to take you a year or two to build a decent, reliable income stream that would be, I think the best way to put it, that would have life-changing effects. It won't necessarily allow you to retire straight away, but it could certainly change the way you live your life. Maybe you'll be able to consider giving up your job or reducing your hours. So Amazon FBA does have that potential. It's not a get rich quick scheme, but it does offer the potential to get rich quickish if you get things right. So those are two of the main things that I see thrown about when mentioning Amazon FBA. Now, what actually is Amazon FBA itself? This is the official explanation from Amazon. So here we go. What is fulfillment by Amazon? Fulfillment by Amazon, in brackets FBA, is a service that allows businesses to outsource order fulfillment to Amazon. Businesses send products to Amazon fulfillment centers, and when a customer makes a purchase, we pick, pack, and ship the order. We can also provide customer service and process returns for those orders. Now, I think Amazon here are selling FBA short. FBA offers so much more than that. All they're focusing on here is the fulfillment side of things, but they're missing the most important part of Amazon FBA, and that is access to the biggest customer base in the world. There is nowhere else you can access this amount of people and put your product in front of them. So the two biggest parts to Amazon are, yes, the fulfillment side, which Amazon are talking about here, But the second part is the customer base, the captive audience, the people that are paying to use the Amazon Prime service and they trust the Amazon brand. And they're not really fussed who's selling on Amazon as an FBA seller because they know it's all going to be fulfilled through Amazon, and Amazon are going to manage the customer service. So Amazon FBA is a fulfillment service with access to the world's largest shopping consumer audience. And that is a huge opportunity. So what I actually see Amazon FBA is a blank canvas. It's like a white label business that you can come in and put your own mark on. So you'll hear people call Amazon FBA private label. And that is how most of us will use FBA, which is with private label products. But FBA and private label are not the same thing. They're actually separate elements. So private label is going to a supplier, usually in China, taking one of their off-the-shelf products, making some customizations to the product, maybe tweaking the packaging, applying your brand, so it becomes a private label product. It has your brand on it. So you can sell private label products anywhere. But what people are doing at the moment are finding these products in China, creating their own brand, creating their own private label products, importing them, sending them to the Amazon fulfillment centers, then using FBA to fulfill, pick, pack, and send those orders to the customers. So that's how people are using FBA. So the way to see FBA is stop thinking about it as whether it's a scam. It's not. It's a genuine business opportunity. Now, if you launch a product and it fails and you lose thousands of pounds, yeah, you're probably going to think it's a scam and I'm not going to be able to change your mind. But the opportunity is real and you're getting access to this huge audience. So think of FBA as a white label business model that you can join and hopefully enjoy success with. The thing that people don't cover enough with FBA though is, yes, you have access to FBA, so you have access to the fulfillment side of things, and yes, you have access to the customers. The problem is your product won't be in front of those customers when you launch your product. It'll be a long way down in the search results. So you could develop the best product in the world with amazing branding, and if you try to sell it on Amazon with FBA, people won't just find that product by default. You actually have to do some additional legwork. You have to do the marketing. You have to generate the sales velocity so your product gets ranked high enough within the search results for customers to actually find it. And if you can achieve that, that is where Amazon FBA can become a get-rich-quick scheme, because if you're ranked at the top of the search engines on Amazon for high-volume keywords with a profitable product, you will make very good income with Amazon FBA. So that is what Amazon FBA is in my mind. It is an opportunity. It is a blank canvas. You're getting access to the best fulfillment service in the world and the largest audience, the largest customer base in the world as well. And the best thing is it is open for you guys to try. You know, this platform is fairly unrestricted, providing you meet all of their requirements, but you guys can set up your own Amazon FBA business. And there are very few business models in the world that give you guys this sort of opportunity. So I highly recommend you guys look into it and consider whether it's a business model that you want to get involved in. Now, if you want to know the sort of products that I find and how I find products to sell on Amazon, I'm going to pop up a video now that will show you the best method that I've been using for the past few years and continue to use to find profitable products to sell on Amazon. And I recommend you guys give that a watch.